on his throne. The one who conquers, I will grant him to sit with me on my throne, as I also conquered and sat down with my Father on his throne. Revelation 3:21. What does Jesus mean when he says to the church in Laodicea, sit with Jesus on his throne? This is a promise to everyone who conquers, that is, who presses on in faith to the end. 1 John 5:4. In spite of every threatening pain and luring sinful pleasure. So if you are a true believer in Jesus, you will sit on the throne of the Son of God, who sits on the throne of God the Father. The throne of God signifies the right and authority to rule the universe. That's where Jesus sits. He must reign, Paul said, until he has put all his enemies under his feet. 1 Corinthians 15:25. So when Jesus says, I will grant him to sit with me on my throne, he promises us a share in the rule of all things. We, the church, are the fullness of him who fills all things. What does that mean? The universe will be filled with the glory of the Lord, Numbers 14:21. And one dimension of that glory will be the complete and unopposed extension of his rule everywhere. Jesus fills the universe with his own glorious rule through us. Sharing in his rule, we are the fullness of his rule. We rule on his behalf, by his power, under his authority. In that sense, we sit with him on his throne.